Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans from all around the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, going to be focused on World Wonder Ring Stardom. So, a couple of things I want to discuss. Want to talk about we now have our confirmed Stardom participant that has qualified to compete at Wrestle Dynasty in the Tokyo Dome. So I'm going to talk about her for a bit. I'm also going to preview the cards for Stardom New Blood 17 as well as Stardom Dream Queendom, which they got, the full card is out for New Blood. They don't have the graphics up, and they don't have all the graphics up for Stardom Dream Queendom, but we now at least know the full cards for both of those shows. So I'm going to preview both of those. And of course, as y'all know, I will be attending Stardom Dream Queendom live in Ryogoku. So looking forward to that. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Momo Watanabe, representing H.A.T.E, is your Stardom representative for the International Women's Cup. She was able to defeat Suzu Suzuki, Tomoka, Inaba, and Shuri to advance to compete in the Tokyo Dome representing Stardom. So we now have our 4 ladies for the International Women's Cup. Representing ROH, you got the still ROH Women's World Champion Athena. Representing AEW, you have Willow Nightingale. Representing CMLL, you have, I believe it's pronounced Persephone. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And then for Stardom, Momo Watanabe. So that's a good lineup. That's a good lineup. I would have loved for it to have been Shuri, but you know what? That's still a very good lineup with these 4 ladies. And I believe for each of these ladies, I believe it's their first time competing in the Tokyo Dome. I know for sure Athena has not competed in the Tokyo Dome. So, and I believe this is her first time competing in Japan, period. So I'm actually very happy for Athena. I've met Athena before, so Athena's been in the business a long time. So I'm very happy for her to get a chance to compete at the Tokyo Dome. So that's huge. That's really, really huge. But yeah, congratulations to those 4 ladies on making it to the Tokyo Dome. And you know what? Should be good. Should be really good match with those 4 ladies. So good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay. Let's dive in to these 2 cards. Stardom New Blood 17, which will be the final New Blood show for this year. It will take place day after Christmas, December 26th, and it will be at the New Pier Hall in Tokyo, Japan. And got quite a interesting card on here. And it's actually featuring, we got not only, some Stardom rookies on here, but we also got talent from Pro Wrestling Wave, Just Tap Out, and even Diana, and also Women's Pro Wrestling Evolution as well. So we got a variety of different promotions represented on this card. So it's actually kind of exciting. I'm actually kind of bummed that won't be able to see this one live, but, it's only because I leave for Japan the day after. So, it is what it is, but still going to have fun. Anyway, unfortunately, I don't have any graphics for this card. I can probably pull up one. Yeah, I think I can pull up one though. But let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, yeah, I just found it. All right. So we have a total of 6 matches, with one of them, with the main event being a title match. So first off, we got a singles match between Matoi Hamabe and, from Pro Wrestling Wave, Kohaku. Of course, Kohaku, who also participated in the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. She was teamed up with May Sarah. This ought to be a really good test for Matoi. Kohaku, definitely high-speed wrestler, very quick, very agile. Should be a good match, a good test for Matoi. But I'm going to have to go with Kohaku to pick up the victory. But I hope she gets plenty of time in this match. I hope she gets a decent amount of time to really work this match. Alrighty, next up, this ought to be a really good one as well. Rian, representing Empress Nexus Venus, will take on Pro Wrestling Wave's Honoka. Ooh, that's going to be a really tough match for Rian. That's going to be a tough match for Rian. Which I believe Honoka, I think she's still a Pure J champion currently. Princess of Pro Wrestling champion. Yeah, she's still the Princess of Pro Wrestling champion of the Pure J promotion. It's going to be a really tough match for Rian. And, let's also keep in mind, Rian has yet to have her first singles victory. So, while it would be pretty neat if it were to happen in this match, I highly doubt that it will. So, gonna have to go with Honoka to pick up the victory. But who knows? Eventually, Rian has gotten a victory in tag competition. I mean, she got victories with Waka and also with other members of Empress Nexus Venus. But there's no telling when she'll finally get her first singles win. But anyway, going with Honoka to pick up the victory. All right, next up, we have Cosmic Angels versus Team Just Tap Out. This should be good. So representing Cosmic Angels, you have Tam Nakano and Yuna Mizumori. And they'll be taking on, from Just Tap Out, Misa Kagura and Sumika Yanagawa. Should be a really good match. And of course, don't forget Tam Nakano, defends the red belt at Dream Queendom. So to be honest with you, I think Cosmic Angels wins this match. Because I think you got to give Tam Nakano a little bit of momentum going into Dream Queendom. So I think Cosmic Angels picks up the victory. But should be a good match. Should be a really good match. All right, next up, we got a trios match. We got God's Eye, made up of Tomoka, Inaba, Hina, and Ranna Yagami. And they're going to be taking on a group of ladies from the Diana promotion. You got Himiko, Mizuki Kato, and Yuma Makoto. So this ought to be a very interesting match. And then again, like I said, it's always awesome to see variety of promotions represented. You know, especially the New Blood shows have done pretty well with that. To be honest with you, this is a really tough one. I mean, but you know what? I'm gonna stay true to Stardom home field advantage. I'm gonna pick God's Eye to pick up the victory. Yeah. But should be a good match. Should be a cool trios match. All right. Next up, we got another trios match, and this one I think has the opportunity to be really intense. So Cosmic Angels, we got Saori Anou, Aya Sakura, and Sayaka Kurura, and they will be taking on Women's Pro Wrestling Evolution's trio of Chi-Chi, Zones, and Soy. This ought to be a really good match, because don't forget, Evolution, they have declared war on Stardom. So, hey, this is a fantastic way to really get that going with this match. So, to be honest, I think a really good way to start, I would not mind if this ended in a time limit draw, to be honest with you. I would not mind if this ended in a time limit draw. But, being that Cosmic Angels has Saori Anou in this match, I gotta give Cosmic Angels the advantage. So, I'm gonna say Cosmic Angels gets the win, but I would not be mad if this ended in a time limit draw. I would love for it to end in a time limit draw. But that's just me. Okay, and then what I assume will be the main event of New Blood 17, which I do have the graphic of. Check it out. We have the New Blood Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions, Devil Princess, which are Rina and Azusa Inaba from the H.A.T.E faction. And they will be defending the titles against Rice or Bread, which is made up of Waka Tsukiyama and Hanako, of course representing Empress Nexus Venus. Once again, both Hanako and Waka have an opportunity to win their first championship in Stardom. You know, it was a bummer that Hanako came up short in the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Of course, a strong showing with Micah, but they ended up losing in the finals to Wingori. And this isn't the first time that Rice or Bread have had a crack at these tag titles. But to be honest with you, I just don't see them pulling this off. I really don't. So I'm going to go with DEVILxPRINCESS to retain the New Blood Tag Team Championships. I really just don't see Rice or Bread pulling this one off. They may put up a really good fight, but I don't see them pulling this one off. But yeah, that's the card for Stardom New Blood 17. Like I said, that's the last New Blood show for 2024. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Before we switch gears and finish off with Stardom Dream Queendom, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for preview of one of Stardom's biggest events of the year to close out the year 2024. Stardom Dream Queendom. And this is also one of the shows that I will be attending live. Front row. Man. Whew. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. if you know what I mean. Excuse me. Okay. Stardom Dream Queendom 2024 takes place Sunday, December 29th. This will be at the Ryogoku Sumo Hall, or Ryogoku Kokujikan in Tokyo, Japan. And with this card being confirmed, we have a total of 10 matches. 10 matches. I am a little bummed that there's only 3 title matches. And I know New Blood 17 has the New Blood Tag title match. The Christmas Eve show has the High Speed title match, which Momokogo faces Mei Sarah, and the Future of Stardom championship match, where Sayaka Kurura will get a shot at Miyu Hamasaki. Kind of bummed that Dream Queendom only has 3 title matches. So, it is what it is, but I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy this to the fullest. And yeah, I'll be at Ryogoku, which I hear is a very nice venue. So, I can dig it. Okay. December 29th, Stardom Dream Queendom, Ryogoku. Let's get started. Like I said, I only have some of the match graphics, but not all of them because they haven't uploaded all of them. First off, let's see. Tag team match. We got Cosmic Angels represented by Yuna Mizumori and Aya Sakura. They will take on the team of H.A.T.E, of course, from Women's Pro Wrestling Evolution, and Matoi Hamabe, the most recent newest rookie for Stardom. Honestly, this is an easy pick. Got to go with Cosmic Angels to pick up the victory. But yeah, pretty easy pick. But hey, good to see that Matoi gets to compete at Stardom Dream Queendom. I'm happy for her. All right, next up, we have a singles match. Ranna Yagami from God's Eye taking on Sayaka Kurura representing Cosmic Angels. And hey, you know, you got Sayaka Kurura could walk into this match as Future of Stardom champion, even though I don't think it's going to happen. You know what? Because I do believe she will lose the Future of Stardom championship match, I think she comes back into Dream Queendom and picks up a victory. So I'm going to go with Sayaka Kurura to pick up the win. Yeah. I had to think this one over, but I think Sayaka Kurura. She might lose at the Christmas Eve show, but I think she'll bounce back and pick up a victory at Dream Queendom. So Sayaka Kurura gets my vote. Okay. Let's go to our next match. So we have a three-way 12-woman match. 12-woman tag match. Let's see. Or actually, triple threat. So, team number 1, we have Empress Nexus Venus, where we have Mina Shirakawa, Waka Tsukiyama, Honoka, and Rian, versus Team 2, which is God's Eye, made up of Saki Kashima, Lady C, Hina, and Tomoka Inaba, versus H.A.T.E, which will include Ruaka, Fukigen Def, Rina, and Azusa Inaba. And see, this is interesting as well, because Waka and Hanako could go into this match as the new blood tag team champs, but this is a tough one. This is a really, really tough one. But you know what? You know what? Bump it. Well, well. Mm, mm, yeah, I'll go at Empress Nexus Venus. Yeah, I'll pick them to win. I would not be mad if God's Eye won though. But yeah, I'll go Empress Nexus Venus. Yeah, that's a tough one though. This is a really tough one. All right, let's go to the next match, which is eight woman tag match. We got Stars versus Neo Genesis. So for Stars, we got Mayu Iwatani, Hazuki, Koguma, and Momokogo taking on Neo Genesis's Azumi, Meisera, Suzu Suzuki, and Miyu Amasaki. Now, of course, this is interesting because, you know, don't forget, Mayu and Azumi have a date with Destiny at Wrestle Kingdom. I'm going to go with Stars to pick up the win. Yeah, I'm going to go with Stars to pick up the win at Dream Queendom. It could also go to a time limit draw. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened either. But it could go to a time limit draw. Okay, now to the matches where I actually do have graphics for. I do have graphics for these. So let me open these up. All right, next match. About to get interesting now. Okay, we have a singles match under no disqualification stipulation. Micah of Empress Nexus Venus versus Natsuko Tora of H.A.T.E. I could potentially see this as Micah getting revenge. But I mean, with this being a no disqualification match, I mean, this could really go in favor for Natsuko Tora. Because they can cheat out in the open and, you know, they not be penalized for it. But you know what? I think some way, somehow, Micah overcomes the odds, even under the no DQ. I think Micah picks up the victory. But if Tora won, it wouldn't shock me, just given the stipulation. You know what I mean? So, but I think Micah will overcome. So I'm going to go with Micah. Alrighty. Let's go to the next match. All right. A familiar matchup that we've seen quite a bit, especially this year. Once again, singles match between Saori Anou of Cosmic Angels and from Sendai Girls, Mika Iwata. So, this is Saori Anou's opportunity to break even in record with Mika Iwata, because I believe Mika Iwata is 2-1-1 against Saori Anou. So this would be Saori Anou's opportunity to break the tie. I think I have that right. Hold on, let me make sure I have that record right. Yeah. Okay, so Mika Iwata is 2-1-2. Against Saori Anou. So they've had 2 draws against each other. So Saori Anou has the opportunity to tie it up, and this would turn into 2-2-2 across the board for both ladies. So I am going to say Saori Anou picks up the victory and they break even. Now, I don't know when they will break that tie, but you know, it's a well-known rivalry. I mean, let's keep it real. It's a well-known rivalry. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to say Saori Anou picks up the victory in this one. Should be good, though. And I know supposedly there's a rumor that Stardom might end up signing Mika Iwata, but I don't know. That would be one heck of an addition to the Stardom roster, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. But we'll see. All right. Let's move on to our next matchup. And this could be a very history-defining matchup. Here we go. We have a knockout / submission only match, which this might as well be almost as close as they could get to a UWF rules. But we got Shuri from God's Eye versus former friend, protege, training partner, tag partner, all of the above, Konami from H.A.T.E. Now, of course, I love both of these ladies. I've met both of these ladies. I gotta be honest with y'all. I think history's gonna be made in this match. I really do. Now, just a FYI, the only person that has been able to submit, like tap out, Shuri in a wrestling match was Asuka, aka Kana, twice. Happened twice. She excuse me. Shuri has never even submitted in a MMA match. Because remember, she used to do MMA in Pancrase and also UFC. But she's never lost in MMA by submission. Now, Konami did get a submission victory in tag competition over Shuri, but Shuri did not tap out. She passed out. She did not tap out. Nor did she utter the words of "I give up" or any other words of submission. She passed out. You know, very similar to, remember how Asuka beat Bayley to win the NXT Women's Championship? Submitted her with the Asuka lock, but Bayley never tapped out. She passed out. But I think Dream Queendom history is going to be made. And I honestly, it'll be pretty special to bear witness to it. But I believe that Konami is getting ready to be the first woman in Stardom to make Shuri tap out. Yeah. I think it's going to happen. I think she's going to be the first woman in Stardom to make Shuri tap out. I don't know if it'll be to the Triangle Lancer. It might be to a new submission. I mean, after all, Konami is the submission sniper. Now, I will be rooting for Shuri. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Shuri is my favorite, but I love both of these ladies. But I think Konami, I think she makes Shuri tap out. I think she makes her tap out. And you know what? They just might use that as a salute from Shuri to Konami. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think Konami, some way, somehow, she pulls it off. And if not, if Shuri wins, I mean, that's all cool. It'll just mean that, you know, the more experienced ends up being the better half. So, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. Now, let's get into some championship matches, shall we? Let's get into some championship matches. Alright, first up, we have the Goddess of Stardom Championships on the line. As the champions, H.A.T.E Supreme, made up of Tekla and Momo Watanabe, they will be defending against this year's winners of the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, Wingori, which is Hanan and Sayaka. This is a pretty big deal here, because Hanan and Sayaka, they have a chance to make history. They have the chance to become the first team to have won both the New Blood Tag titles and the Goddess of Stardom Tag titles together as a team. I mean, Hanan herself has already made history being one that has won both the Goddess of Tag League, or the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, and the Cinderella Tournament this year. So Hanan has had a great year. She's had a great year. I think this match will be awesome. I, 'cause, 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 ' I can't say that it's been a great run for H.A.T.E Supreme with these tag titles. I mean, now that I think about it, have they even defended them? Hold up. Have they even defended them? Okay, they defended them once against, that's right, against Saki Kashima and Shuri. But that was way back in dang on September. So yeah, their tag title run really hasn't been that great. I mean, one defense way back in September. Here it is, December. So, yeah, honestly, this is a simple pick for me. I'm going to go Wingori to pick up the victory and become the new Goddess of Stardom tag champs. And they're going to make history, being the first team together to have won the New Blood tag titles and the Goddess of Stardom tag titles. So, I think it'll be a big way to end 2024 for Wingori. So, going with Wingori for the win. All right, let's go to our next match. Here we go. We have the Wonder of Stardom Championship on the line. As the champion representing Cosmic Angels, Natsupoi will defend against the leader of Neo Genesis, Starlight Kid. Big opportunity for Starlight Kid, and like I said, these two know each other pretty well. And just recently, Natsupoi submitted Starlight Kid. So, she has a little bit of momentum going into this match. And see, another thing, Natsupoi's white belt run hasn't been that great either. I mean, yeah, she's got two defenses. I mean, Hazuki and Tekla. But, you know, that was September and October. And she hasn't defended the title again since. And, you know, it's coming up this upcoming Sunday. So, I don't know, y'all. Like, as cool as it would be for Starlight Kid to finally hold that Wonder of Stardom Championship, I mean, you can't really hate on them if they decide to keep the title on Natsupoi. You know what I mean? Like, because there was already a lot of folks that wanted Natsupoi to finally win the white belt, and then she did. And now it's like folks want Starlight Kid to win the belt, and it's just like, you know, it'd be nice to have folks get some established title runs. You know what I mean? But for this one, I am going to say Starlight Kid becomes new champion. But I won't be mad if Natsupoi retains. And I think it's a very good chance that Natsupoi retains. It will be defense number 3 for her. And like I said, you know, you don't want to get into too much of a habit of, like, these quick title runs. You know what I mean? But I'm going to go with Starlight Kid for this one. I'm going to go with her for this one. But I won't be mad if Natsupoi retains. I won't be mad if she retains. Okay. And then the main event of Stardom Dream Queendom 2024 comes down to this. This is for the World of Stardom Championship. As the champion, the leader of Cosmic Angels, Nakano, will defend against the Phoenix Queen, Sayaka, representing H.A.T.E. Sayaka has had quite an interesting year. Somebody that I met back in April when Queen's Quest was still alive and kicking. Got harassed at a meet and greet. Queen's Quest ended. She ended up joining H.A.T.E. She won the Catch the Wave tournament. Won the Regina de Wave Championship. I mean, and now Sayaka has an opportunity to inch her way closer to becoming a Grand Slam champion. When you really think about it, this would be another notch off of the objective list towards Grand Slam status in Stardom. Because really, all she has left to do is red belt and artist belt. That's really all she has left. Because remember, she's won the white belt. She's won the Wonder of Stardom Championship. She's won the High Speed Championship. She's won the Goddess of Stardom Championship. So, yeah, all she would need is artist and red belt. Yeah, I believe that's all she would need, and she becomes Grand Slam champion. So that would be pretty big for Saya. But you know what? I think it's time. Don't get me wrong. I like Nakano. I've met Nakano. She was very sweet. But I think it's time to put this title on a defending champion. Like I said, I understand Nakano had that injury, had to take some time off. I get it. But they really, like, her runs have not been that interesting or entertaining. So I think it's time to switch things up. That is why I am picking Sayaka to become the new World of Stardom champion. And I think this would be an incredible way to end the year for Saya Kamitani. I'm looking forward to this match for sure. And yeah, like I said, it inches Saya Kamitani closer to Grand Slam status in Stardom. So, you know, she came close to winning a 5-star Grand Prix, but came up short. You know, but she has won a Cinderella tournament, so at least there was that. But yeah. Like I said, still a pretty good card. I know not a lot of championship matches, but still a pretty dang on good card. I'll mention the other matches, the other title matches that they're going to be having. Like I said, the Stardom Christmas Eve show is where they're going to have the high speed title and the Future of Stardom Championship, which I do believe Miyu Amasaki will defeat Sayaka Kurura. And then, like I said, Mei Sarah will defend the high-speed title against Momokogo, which I believe might be the main event of that Christmas Eve show. Which, if that's the case, I believe that would be Momokogo's first main event in Stardom. I really hope so. I really hope. I hope so. I really do. That would be cool. I think that's the main event. In all honesty, that should be the main event. But now that I think about it, the Cosmic Angels versus H.A.T.E tag match with Tam Nakano, Natsupoi versus Sai Kamitani and Starlight Kid, yeah, that's probably going to end up being the main event. Ugh. That's a bummer. Come on! The high-speed title's a title match. Should save the title match for the main event. I mean, you only have 2 title matches for this show. Save one of the title matches for the main event. Ha! Oh well. It is what it is. But that'll do it for this video. Like I said, looking forward to checking out these shows. I should get a chance to check out New Blood 17 before I embark to Japan. But like I said, Stardom Dream Queendom, I will be there live at Ryogoku. So looking very forward to it. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty when you have a chance. Links in the description as usual. And let me know what your thoughts are. How do y'all feel about Momo Watanabe representing Stardom for the International Women's Cup at Wrestle Dynasty? Let me know your picks for Stardom New Blood 17, the final New Blood show for 2024. And let me know your picks and predictions for Stardom Dream Queendom 2024. Would love to hear from y'all. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by BlitzballChamp Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed week. And if I don't see y'all again between now and when I leave, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Peace. Laters.